What's going on, guys? I just want to start off by introducing the new Night Sovereign, the blah 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 of light or whatever. A red moth that comes and brings the regular bosses back to life.
What?
I have to say, this fight was super underwhelming. A little bit too easy, if you get my drift. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm fighting him wrong. But from what the past two have given us, you know, starting off with the gaping jaw chomping on our asses, and then the dark drift knight just nuking us into oblivion. It took many tries to learn their movesets and get their patterns just right where we could defeat them easily. They were still hard, but knowing their patterns let you defeat them. With this boss, not so much. So the fight starts in phase 2 of the Sentient Pest, just like normal. The moth casts a beam of light of doom next to where you're standing, and if you don't get away from it, you're pretty much toast. So if you avoid that, then you have to worry about the stampeding big scorpion thing with the moth spamming spells on top of him. You know, charging at you over and over again. It's pretty much the fight, and maybe a few stomps here and there. But you can take him out relatively easily because the health bar just drains away, which is fine. And when they're dead and gone, you pause for a minute, and then suddenly the red moth appears, shows itself to the audience. And then you see 3 health bars. One pretty much full, the other 2 not so much. So this is where you focus on murdering one of these bugs. Most people would go toward the moth, but that thing got too much magic, and it hurts. So I just tend to go toward the scorpion, which is a lot easier in my opinion. I only had one defeat fighting this boss, and it was for going after the moth. But if you focus solely on the scorpion, the fight goes a whole lot easier. When you start the second phase, you instantly go after the scorpion and murder him as fast as you can. And when this happens, the red moth will possess this scorpion, and attacking that scorpion while it's in his possession mode thingamabob, you can still cause damage to the red moth's health bar, as long as he's possessing that scorpion. So when the scorpion finally gets to his feet and start attacking you, that's when you run away. You run away to create distance from the scorpion and the regular moth, because if you stick together, that regular moth will pretty much poison you and spam magic at you the whole time you're trying to fight the scorpion. But if you run the opposite way and let the scorpion chase you, the regular moth will no longer be a problem, because he will be across the arena, doing his own thing, just chilling. And this is where you just pummel the scorpion with whatever fire weapons you picked up along the way. Sooner or later, the red moth will get tired of getting its ass beat, and it will leave the scorpion, which will give the scorpion a little bit of health left to try to, you know, murder you again. But you can easily take out the scorpion, and what happens after that? The red moth possesses the scorpion once again. So it's basically a loop of you murdering the scorpion, letting the red moth possess it, and then you do damage to the red moth over and over again. And that's basically how you win. You don't really have to learn that many moves. When the red moth possesses his scorpion, he does have a stomp that creates a reddish glow on the ground that explodes, but it's not too big of a deal to get away from. Like I said, doing this, you can easily defeat it. I don't get it. I mean, with the Gaping Jaw and the Dark Drift Knight, we had to learn their new movesets. And if we didn't learn them, then we would get pummeled and die. And it was fun learning their movesets. I'm not gonna lie. But this fight was just a little bit too easy. And like I said, I might be doing it wrong. I assume that they want you to be focusing on both enemies, but no, I mean, that's just death waiting to happen. Even in multiplayer, I assume if you do the same strategy, just focus on the scorpion and not the moth and, you know, get distance between them, I'm sure it will go along the same lines as if you're going along solo. But yeah, that's pretty much how you defeat him, in a nutshell. And you can use any character you basically want to fight against this new Night Sovereign. You can use Iron Eye, you can use Raider, you can use Wilder. It's totally up to you. But if you want to use Iron Eye or Raider, I have a few relic options that you can choose, or maybe even give you a little idea how to make your own build. For Iron Eye, I have the Grand Burning Scene, which gives Iron Eye one additional character skill use. His starting ornament deals fire damage, and he has fire pots in possession at start of expedition. Those fire pots are nice to take out that beginning camp a lot faster than you normally would. I have Knight of the Lord, which switching weapons add affinity to attack. It also boosts attack power to added affinities, and switching weapons also boosts your attack power. And of course the Grand Luminous Scene, which everybody knows what that does. It increases your attack power for every ever gold prisoner defeated. Marks treasure on the map and gives you a stone sword key in possession at start of expedition. For Raider, I have Dark Knight of the Baron, which improves critical hits +1 and regular. And it also earns you runes every time you get a critical hit. And then I have the Torn Braided Cord, which you get from his Remembrance, which damage taken while using character skill improves attack power and stamina with +3 to strength, and the Grand Luminous Scene added to that. For Wilder, you can use the Silver Tear, the Grand Luminous Scene, and Knight of the Lord, but if you want to substitute this for something with a fire attack to your weapon instead of added affinities, I mean, you can go for that as well. It's up to you, however you want to create it. I haven't fought this boss with Wilder yet, so I haven't really been able to look through my relics to decide what is best for him. But he tends to pick up some good weapons along the way. And as long as you focus on the scorpion when you're in this boss fight, you should have no problem with whatever character you choose. Well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And until next time, have fun, my dudes. Okay, bye.
Did you enjoy this video? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you get but hurt, always remember that this is mostly jokes with a little seriousness sprinkled in between. Remember to have fun and subscribe now to join the Nobody Army. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my Tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the Mayor of Froggytown.